Hello everyone, welcome to my solo raid guide, this one for Vykas. So for the passive, if you are a supporter that use brand abilities, you can use this one. Otherwise you can pretty much use run, the other one doesn't really matter. And that's it, let's do it.
Powerful strength is gathering through that stem.
Vykas
must be
has
at the end of it.
about 2 major mechs
Are
for
you
this
ready?
fight for Gate
It
1.
won't be easy.
The
So
rest
stay
is
alert.
all about dodging her abilities. Many of her ability, if she hit somebody once, she does a follow-up attack, so making sure to dodge the first hit is going to help you not die. This one is a counter pattern. You want to go in the front and then counter. But my counter cooldown are down. At 144 bars, gonna go in the middle. Everybody gets a line. And everybody finds a spot and run clockwise. And that's the safest way to do it.
Please.
This one is a shotgun, so be careful. Because you can get one shot if you're like directly in the front. At 100 bar, there's gonna be 5 orb if you are in multiplayer.
You have to observe
So
closely
now
and
there's
not
only
get
one
bewitched by the
here.
illusion.
You check the color, so the majority is purple. There will be 3 player on the edge of the map at 5, 11, and 6. That pings and tell how many wings are open. So the purple is 0 wings open. The red one have both wings open. There's one that has only 1 wing. So if you're purple, majority for the orbs you want. You want to start with purple and then 1 wing, and then the red. And then if you get red majority, you want to go to the red first. That's it. That's another counter. Just used it. This is a checker pattern. You want to basically dodge. Find a safe spot 3 times. So 1, 2, and then 3. And that's it.
You want even more
Last
pleasure?
mechanic. There's 3
Don't look away
Vykases
from
that
the
appear.
darkness inside.
And then this is 2, 3, and 4. So you want to count the black pulse. So the first one was red. So you dodge this. If you hit the red one, you die. And then each person block a purple orb. In solo mode, you can block all 3. In group play, it's 1 person per black orb. Unless you do some shenanigans with time stop or cleanse. And then what you can do, like this one was 7, so I can type 7 and then dash, and then it was at 2, 3, and 4 like that. That way it's easier to tell people in your party the order to take the order. And that's it for Gate 1. There's not much going on.
You've
Alright, next gate. this gate, you will have to juggle your gauge.
Vykas' power grows stronger.
This is a counter pattern.
I've summoned an orb of light to
So
fight it.
if your gauge is
Use
fully
it to prevail
filled up,
against her.
you turn and you fight against your allies, and they can kill you, and you can kill them as well. First mech swamp, I have the speed debuff, so I want to place it out and then get to 9 o'clock on the edge. Those swamp slows you, and if you get too hurt, you die on that attack. Then next pattern, it's about 155. Try to see if you can do it. The puddles under you, the alluring temptation, you want to drop them on the edge of the map, otherwise it's much harder to fight. This is a counter pattern. Not sure they let you do the first pattern. The first mech in solo mode.
Break you.
Don't think so. Nope.
Can't have.
The second big pattern is at 1:35. Everybody wants to go 12 o'clock. You grab the orb and make sure you get 0 on your gauge. And then there's a typing test where I got
It's
super
just the
lucky.
two of us. Oh. Focus your eyes on me.
There you go. If you fail, she's gonna do a big AoE. 2 people or less in a group play. You can shield with your support awakening, and then if you get like 4 people, that's a wipe. Next mech at 100 on solo mode. Basically, oh, that's a counter. Let's do again. So at 100, she's gonna go in the middle. There's gonna be 2 big like blob that spawn, and then you wanna kill the blobs while you do wanna stagger after. So you wait for the blob to spawn. In solo mode, there's only one. Like kill the blob, and then you wanna go for the stagger. You will get swamped another time. If you get the brown debuff, so Swamp of Despair, you wanna go over here to make a bridge, and then walk a little bit on the left. And that's it. If she goes quickly with this one, she will rotate 180. She has 3 pattern, one of them that's regular, just hit once. One of them that she just did where she's gonna do a 180. And the other one where she slapped back. This mech, you wanna get your gauge to red. And then destroy the, you have to be red to destroy the tentacle. And make sure not to fill up the gauge completely, otherwise you will fail the mech. Your gauge gonna drop continuously, so you have to from time to time pick more orbs
You
to keep your
look
gauge in red.
delicious.
And after all tentacles are destroyed, you succeed. This is a slapback version. That's seesaw, so you want to go left or right, and then behind or front, over. It's a counter. And then last mech is at 1 bar. I will show you a little bit extended version of this, so you can see how it is if like most of the people died and you have not so good stagger. So you will go in the middle. In the minimap you see the boss icon, you look at it, otherwise you get a lot of gauge. And you want to follow the red explosion to empty your gauge up, because it will always fill up. And then you want to go on the right side of her and then stagger. Then she's gonna fly, do 2 attacks, one that's in and the other one that's out. Then here is where you would wait normally. And then if you didn't succeed, you get these puddles. You wanna put them on the edge. This time they expand. And then you wanna don't look at the purple Vykas, because she will make your gauge much higher. And then that's it. Then she continued this infinitely, but there's 2 patterns. So now I look up, because there's the real Vykas in the minimap. Follow the red explosion to empty the gauge meter. And now you want to stand above her, not to get hit by this attack. She's gonna fly, do the same 2 things again. So this one is out, and then this one is in. Then go back in the middle. This time the pattern changes a little bit. Do some donuts and you have to dodge those blobs that falls down. And then this attack, where I actually never really figured that one out. And I hit both of them, but it's fine. Then that's pretty much it. It repeats itself. Just make sure you're empty gauge here and you're fine. It has been nerfed enough, so you can get hit a couple times and you're fine. Before you would get hit maybe once or twice and it would turn.
To pieces.
So that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching, and tune in for the other solo raid content.